Hi, this is John, and I want to welcome you to your EaseCentral online benefits portal, presented to you by the Dermanual Insurance Group. And through this portal, you'll be able to access a documents library, manage your benefits, and then update your profile and demographic information. This video, we're going to focus on making our online benefits elections for open enrollment. So let's start by clicking Start Open Enrollment. And here we have our step-by-step process in completing our online benefits selection, starting with the overview or the welcome instructions. We have the video you're actually watching right now here. It is smaller, it is more of a thumbnail video. It's still helpful. If you'd like to see a larger version of the video, you can simply just copy this URL here, open a new tab, paste it, click enter, and you can view a larger version of this instructional video here. When you're finished with the overview, go ahead and click next. Here you have your profile information. We have uploaded a lot of employee information into the system, but there will be some fields you need to complete. For instance, if you were to just click next and try to move forward, it's going to give you red underlines where you need to complete information. Simply complete the required information and then click next. And now we're at the dependent step. Since this is the first year using the system, we don't have any dependents loaded. So we will need all employees to enter all of their dependents through this step. It's very easy. You click Add Dependent, enter that dependent's information here, and then click Add Dependent. And you can continue to add dependents just by clicking the Add Dependent and adding your dependents. Now once you've completed your dependent list, you can click Next. The next step is our Medicare step. If you do have Medicare coverage, you will need to click the Add Medicare Coverage here, fill out the information and click Add Medicare. Otherwise, if you do not, if Medicare does not apply to you, you can skip this step and just click Next. And this brings us to our actual benefits options. We have medical option, a gap option, dental, employer paid life AD&D, FSA for healthcare and dependent care, and then voluntary vision. And within each one of these steps, there's a lot of information. We'll start with the medical. The system defaults everybody to waived, and we'll go through on how to waive or elect benefits, but I want to scroll down here. We did note also for the medical that the Blue Shield Silver Savings Plan is the HSA, eligible plan. But if we scroll down here, we've got a lot of information available to us for each one of our benefits. We have got both of our medical benefit options listed here, and then underneath those we've created links. For instance, this would be the Blue Shield Provider Search. If you click on that link, that's going to take you directly to the Blue Shield Provider Search through their website. We also have listed documents. For instance, this would be the Silver Plan SBC, where you can click on that and you can instantly view a summary of benefits and coverages for that benefit plan. So lots of document link information here for each one of your benefits offerings. We also have in this instance show comparison. We can get a side-by-side comparison of the medical benefits here for you to view. To enroll or waive a benefit. To waive, you'll simply click Waived next to yourself and any one of your dependents that you have entered under the dependent step, and then you're going to need to enter a reason you've waived. We do have a list of reasons here for waiving benefits, and then we also have if none apply, you can put other here. Once you've finished listing the reasons you're waiving, you can simply click Next. To enroll in benefits, you're going to, instead of waived, click the enrolled under yourself and any one of the dependents you would like covered under that benefit. As you can see, there's a rolling ticker that's going to let me know my per pay period biweekly cost for benefits depending on who's enrolled in the plan. If I click off of my child here, you can see my cost went down. If I click off my spouse, my cost went down also. So it does keep track of what you pay per pay period as per your elections. If I do waive all benefits, it will default here to what you would have paid had you enrolled all your dependents. That's just how the system defaults, but it'll still show the correct total cost is 0 there. And so here I'm just going to click Enrolled for myself and each one of my dependents, getting my total here, and click Next. The process for medical gap insurance is going to be the same here, so I've enrolled, and then I can click Next. And now we're to our dental. Again, each one of these steps, we've got a lot of different information and links for you to check out to gain information on your dental. In this instance for dental, I'm going to enroll myself and then waive my dependents and click Next. Here we are at our employer paid life AD&D plan. Notice there is no option to waive. This is 100% employer paid. So this step is mostly for informational purposes, gives you your coverage volume. Also, again, we have the Aetna website and also a summary here of your employer paid life and AD&D plan. Once you're finished viewing that information, click Next. And now we are to our 2 FSA steps. Here you can waive an FSA without giving a reason and click Next if you don't want to contribute to an FSA account. Or if you'd like to enroll, click Enroll. And then you're going to enter your yearly contribution, your annual contribution to that account. Here in the instance of a healthcare FSA, the contribution cannot exceed $2,600. So I'm going to contribute the max for the year there. It's going to let me know my per pay period biweekly cost for contributing to that FSA, and I can click Next. Same process with your dependent care FSA. If you'd like to enroll, click Enroll, and you'll enter your maximum annual contribution here. I'm going to add 2,000, even though I could add contribute up to 5,000. Excuse me. Click off. That will give me my per pay period biweekly contribution there, and I can come up and click Next. Same process for voluntary vision as with medical, gap, and dental. So for this, I'm just going to waive my voluntary vision and click Next. Bringing us to our beneficiary distribution step for your life insurance coverage volume amounts. The system is going to automatically default your beneficiaries as your dependents here, so you can set up those distributions. You can also, if you'd like to add more beneficiaries to spread out your beneficiary distribution percentages beyond your dependents, you can click Add Beneficiary. Enter the information that is required and click Add Beneficiary. And now we can start on our distribution percentages. The system requires you to have a primary beneficiary and a distribution percentage for your primary beneficiary that equals 100%. Since I have 2 dependents here in the default, I'm going to set my primary as 100% for my spouse, and then my secondary is my child at 100%. We can see it's 100% on both totals, so I can click Next. And now we're to the step where we need to sign our forms. The system makes this process very easy. Each step we've completed, the system is auto-populated on all the forms, all the information needed. So you can scroll through this. You don't need to add any information to the forms. All the forms for all of your benefit elections have been pre-populated. And all you need to do is sign and press Continue. And we're almost finished. We're at our summary step where you can see all of your dependents that have been entered into the system, and also all of the benefits that you have elected. And then your per pay period pre-tax deduction here for all of your elected benefits. You can print a summary here, although you will have access to all this information and to this actual enrollment summary through your employee benefits portal 24/7. Once you're finished reviewing the summary and printing if you'd like, click Next. And we've just completed our online benefits elections through EaseCentral. We would really appreciate your feedback here. You can give us a list of stars on how you feel the process went. You can also leave your comments. This is very helpful for us in not only maintaining the system, but in making improvements to the system. We do listen to end user feedback and really value that. So I encourage you to leave us feedback by giving us amount of stars, leaving any comments you'd like to submit, and then clicking Submit Feedback. And that's all I have for this online enrollment instructional video. I hope it's been helpful.